I grew up in a great family. There were 4 kids in the family, and my 2 parents worked full time. It was just a great environment where I learned really early on the value of sharing with others what we had so that they could have what they needed. And for a long time, it was tough because I wanted the name brand things and I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. But sacrificing what we had so that others could have what they need really shaped my life in ways that I didn't even know until I was older. David and I moved to Rapid City with our son Hayden in 2008. And from very early on could tell that the church family was just really hurting. They'd gone through a lot of pastoral transition. They'd seen a lot of people come in and were just aching to be loved and valued and shepherded by a pastor. And we really wanted to do that and be that. But with that hurt and those wounds, there was a lot of internal health that needed to be built. And what we found was one of the best ways to do that was to connect people with serving other people. Oftentimes in church world, it's really easy for people to go, we should just get on a plane and go across the globe and do this. And that's not bad because the Lord tells us to reach everybody for Him. But we really felt pressed that in order to not only be able to serve the needs of other people, but to also grow more in who God made us to be and who He says we are and what He says to do, it was so important that we started right here where He planted us, where we all were. And so that's really where the idea of Love Week came along. It actually started in 2009. It was called Love Rapid City. And Love Rapid City was a week on mission where we would take time, whether it was an hour or a full day. We had some people that took the whole week, and we went all over the community. We were pulling weeds at schools, we were landscaping for people that needed help, that were older and didn't have family in town, and spent the entire week just serving in really a special way. And our goal for that week, and it's extended every year since, all year long, has been that people open their eyes and their hearts to their own community. We wanted to just create a prompt and some momentum for people to put their foot in the water and just try it out, just get connected. Because often as we go along our daily lives, as we're going to work and going to school and taking care of our children, it's so easy to forget the needs that exist right around us, right in our peripheral vision. We're just not looking for it because we're focused on where we're going. When we go to the Philippines or when we go to Africa or Nicaragua to serve, it's amazing, and God does such huge things, and we can stay connected with them all year long, but our feet and our hands can't be there doing work. We can't be there connecting in community. We can do that here. And so that's partly why we wanted to start here, was to engage people and invite people to just love their communities all year long. And my heart for long term, as we walk this out together, is that people would be finding ways to connect consistently with organizations, with individuals, wherever they feel God leading them, that they put feet under their faith and start moving to where we aren't even connecting like we do right now with Love Week, because so many people from Fountain Springs are already connected and serving and supporting organizations, not only in this community, but in our region and around the whole globe. So we're just pulling them in and asking them to help us help more people be connected in that way. What I've learned through this entire experience, and what I know I'm going to keep learning, is that the value of community, not just in connecting with the Lord, but in serving people, is one of the most remarkable and necessary pieces to all of it. Because when we are growing together and then connecting together and moving out and sharing the Lord together, the impact is so much deeper and wider and better because we're better together. And so I would say that community and the impact of it, community with God, community with other people, and not doing it alone has changed everything for me.